Hi guys, it's Holly, or Below the Heart on YouTube. And when I first heard what the topic was, I didn't really think that there was a difference between homosexual and heterosexual suicides. But the fact is that homosexuals are 4 times more likely to commit suicide. And that's because of bullying and not being accepted by their friends or society, or most importantly, not being accepted by their families. So, I did some research because I didn't know much about the topic. So, what I found was after coming out, a lot of teenagers or even older people can be bullied, and I'm sure some of you have experience with that. There's death threats, just generally thinking that for being who you are and being who you want to be and coming out and telling people this is who you are, that someone could be treated poorly like that, it really touched me, and it hurts me to know that people aren't allowed to express how they feel without having to be put down and in result having to kill themselves. I guess in their minds, being put down so often and not being accepted and not having people support you in your decisions is really tough, because you get to feel like you're alone and that you have no one there for you. And I'm sure nobody likes that feeling. And sometimes worse just comes to worse and they think they have no other place to go. But I have some solutions. If you aren't accepted and you feel like you don't belong here because people can't accept who you are and deal with you love who you love. But luckily there's some really nice people out there, and there's this one that personally I thought was maybe the best one. It's called the Trevor Project. It is a hotline that you can call, and their number is 1-800-488-7386, and you can call them any time of the day, and they'll talk to you a lot better than I'll be able to. They're there for you and they understand, and I'm sure a lot of them have been in the same place that you are, and they're certified and they know what they're doing and they can help you. So that's the number to call. There is also a suicide prevention line, which is 1-800-273-8255. That one is just for everyone. The Trevor Project is specifically for the gay community. And then there's one that I haven't learned much about. It's called the It Gets Better Project. I heard they have a YouTube channel, so you can look them up, but those are some ways that if you aren't accepted and you need someone to talk to and no one else is there for you, those are some people that you can call. But you should also know that all of us are here for you. And everybody on this YouTube is here for you, and I know that because I've talked to them, and they really are great people and you can trust them. They've created something great where if you're suicidal and not being accepted for being gay or a lesbian or bisexual or anything like that, they're here for you, and they've been through what you're going through, and they can help you with that. But yeah, you should talk to them. They're really nice. You should just know that if you're being bullied for who you are, I don't want you to give up. Because if you stay here and you are so determined to be who you are and not let other people put you down, you deserve to be here. And I don't want to see any of you guys leave. you're a lot higher than the bullies are. And you have every right to be who you want to be. And if you're not experiencing these things, and say you are accepted for being who you are and who you love, how to word this? There are some things that you should do as a person of this society, and if you see someone making fun of someone else, obviously you should go tell somebody. But especially if they're being teased for their sexuality or getting hurt for that, you need to stand up and say something, because you can't turn a blind eye to this. And online I read school notes and suicide notes from kids that saying the school doesn't do anything about it. And I know all schools are different. My school personally has a zero tolerance bullying policy, so that's really nice. But if this is out of your power and you see something and someone's getting bullied, you need to take it to a higher official, whether that be a counselor, a teacher, or your parents, or someone, because nobody deserves to be treated poorly for who they are. Yeah. I think that's about it. Gay teen suicide is a really big deal, and it's time that someone has a voice for them, and it's time that we stand up for being able to love who we want to love. So, next time you see someone getting bullied, next time you are bullied, first report that person and know that you're not alone, because there's a lot of other teens going through it. 9 out of 10 people who come out are bullied, and I truly think that's horrible. I don't want any of you to be a victim to that. I don't want any of you to commit suicide for not being accepted. We all love you here, and we're all here for you, and we all accept you. So let's become a big family and see if we can make some change.